Liquid have pulled the trigger and said it's time to march in towards site, but Uno, who cares about being an IGL team? He's fragging out so far. 2 kills in the round, Nest down to 1 HP to his name, and otherwise it's all up to Lagonis, who, as I mentioned, likes to play on these shields. Here, of course, is up to play on the hard breach, has still found Doki, and now things are down to a 2 versus 2. Current IGL and former coming up against Liquid, one on his backside, and Nest has got it all to do against 2. A smoke coming out, and the problem here for Nest, Tim, he gets even a single whiff of that gas, and he's down and out.
You know, if anybody could do it, it is potentially Nest. Manages to find himself another one onto Uno. He's just now in a 1v1, but Alamau is there waiting. He knows exactly where he's going to push from.
Looking to unsettle G2 to get 2 kills in a flurry, and now they've got, what, 2 players left to deal with the shield. Lagonis looking the wrong way, gets bitten off, and Alamau is in for another 2k in this round, Tim. He's up against his Brazilian brethren, he's given nothing back, but Palu finds one, resets the close, and Liquid take round 2. One apiece. We were expected to see, but didn't get too much of. Saying that, Liquid have gone pretty fast here and found themselves at least losing 1, but have found 2 in the process, and they are in, Tim. They are inside 45 seconds. What is this transformed Liquid that we've seen compared to yesterday?
Doki's standing up to them well, though. He's managed to get a double. They've still got a shield to deal with. Lagonis on the blitz, just trying to push his way in. But look, G2 have got the vertical. They watch in the doorway. Blaz cuts him down, leaving it now all up to Palu. 1 versus 3. He's got a clash in his face. There's surely no way. Blaz cuts him down.
Know what the step up's going to be. For Liquid, quite a lot of focus coming in towards Ops at this point. Nesk's found 1, found 2. Blaz and Uno put into an early grave, and now Doki falls, challenging onto Ops at the same time. Liquid have just rolled over this round, Tim. It's pretty much guaranteed to be a 2 apiece unless Alamau can bring down Loira and then turn and bring down 4 more all by himself.
Certainly a big ask for Alamau here. He's not even going to find the first. Flawless round for Liquid.
And already, you've seen Liquid falling down. A 5v4, a 5v3. Loira into a second, getting rid of one of the 2 players I was just speaking about. And G2 looking pretty in control of this round. And look who's waiting. It's Blaz on the corner. And I'm not sure they have any idea that he's here, Tim.
No, I don't think they do. Lagonis manages to find Loira. This could be make or break for the round. If Liquid are aware of his position and get the kill onto Blaz, then they're going to really create themselves some space to play into. But if they haven't been able to get one of those few remaining drones in and find him, which they didn't, he's going to pay the price. Nest taken down. Blaz gets a kill, 4v2, and surely that breaks the back of the attack. But no, resets. He's got something to say. Lagonis, he's getting the plant down here. They've found a bit of space, but surely it's over. Lagonis has to go guns up. 3 in the round for Blaz.
For a slight second, otherwise that probably was a kill coming his way. Blaz, a little bit of a panic attack on his screen, but finds Maya off the back of it. Lagonis getting out Uno's while these verticals are in G2's favour. Tim, we spoke about these so many times, but Nesk has got in the right spot to go for a plant. Problem is there are G2 players on either side of him here, and it's not looking pretty when one of them is a clash. There's 1 left standing, and Doki collects both. G2 with a really solid first half here on Lair. So watch out for, but Uno is dead. Like I said to him, he had the diffuser. Without that, they're in trouble. G2 have pushed in. It's gone all wrong. Resets has broke the back of this team, and it doesn't matter about the backstab from Blaz. That's also been handled. G2 have crumbled when they looked about set to pull this off. Alamau with 2 more left to find, but surely, Tim, Lagonis and Palu don't give him this one.
You'd really have to think that they can lock it down, but this is winnable for Alamau. He brings it back to a 1v1. He's against Lagonis, who's super low health. There's G2 might just rescue this from the jaws of defeat. I'm not sure Alamau knows exactly where he is, but he's just hedging his bets here. He heard a bit of movement. He knows he's going to come one side or the other. The question is, who sees who first? 15 seconds. Alamau needs to find him. Lagonis just needs to survive. He's trying to avoid this gunfight. He's running away, and he catches him. Alamau goes in without being guns up. And looking to do is to move players around, force them out of position into the lines of fire of your teammates, hopefully, and to clear utility. Those are the 2 big functions of the Fuse.
We've seen it used really creatively on some maps for soft destruction as well. It could be really impressive for that. However, Diffuser is now going down, and Liquid, I think, are a little bit forced away by those charges. That lets Uno just step inside, try and get this plant down, and it has been achieved. 4v2 in a post plant for Liquid, outside of something magic out of resets or Lagonis. This one's cooked.
Yeah, perfect example of what I was saying about the Fuse there. The last couple of kills come in, Uno and Loira close it out.
But it again here, Blaz in for another, and yet again, G2 are in a 4 versus 2. They are in full control of their team, and there is nothing that Liquid can do to stop them.
Yeah, they're absolutely steamrolling the Brazilians at the minute. Nest manages to find one onto Loira, but at this point you just feel that they're likely to be impactless kills. 1v4 becomes 1v3. Can he get it down to 1v2? He knows exactly where they are coming from. He's pinched, the diffuser goes down. He's now not only fighting G2, he's fighting the clock as well, coming around the corner. Surely there's one more, but no. Blaz, he seems unstoppable today. He just...
way through to keep G2 at bay. Doki's just holding down left mouse button, but Lagonis stepped out, getting the old 1-2 strafe and brought him down. Uno, though, onto Resets, who you were praising a second ago, Tim. It's looking rough.
That's really important as well, because Resets is the one playing that position that I spoke about on desk. That's now going to give G2 an opportunity to get into the side, and we can see Uno doing a bit of work. Blaz manages to get one as well. It's Lagonis just trying to hold things down from underneath with a nitro potentially. Nesk, he's upstairs on site, but they are separated. They can't really help each other too much. As soon as G2 recognise that, they can just push them in numbers.
There's one for himself, and then clear him out, then suddenly things start to look better. In fact, they've regrouped here. He's no longer alone, and Nesk, he can't find Blaz, who steps in, gets himself a 2 in the round. Lagonis one back, Tim. We've been here before. Round in the corner's not enough time. Lagonis holds on.
G2 are completely going for sight. Liquid are completely trying to hold on from above. Palu manages to take down Uno. Liquid at this point have really got to hope they've got all the angles they need, because having to relocate, having to open up a new vertical might just take them too long. As it stands, G2 are heading upstairs. Blaz, he's on the sky bridge and potentially looking to go and challenge these two up above. They know that they might have to. They're working from underneath at the same time. They don't want to start putting the diffuser down just yet.
Alamal's in. He recovered the diffuser and has rotated away, but no, it's been caught by another angle. No, not again. 2 kills coming out for Liquid, and how many times have teams got to experience death from above to know that you've got to deal with these verticals? Planet's going down. Loira the one holding it down. Could be seen from above. Will they see him? Yes, they can. And Palu gets the down. Liquid Real are raining on this death from above, and G2 do not do anything about it.
Stalwart for his team, just finding answers, keeping them in it. Blaz, he keeps on fighting for G2. Takes down Maya, 3v2 Des.
There's still half a round to play. There's another Dokkaebi call available here for Loira, but there's one left standing. It's Resets, and guess what, Tim? He's the only one getting called on this team right now. He is done for, and G2...
We're going to have to scramble. Lagonis, he's getting the diffuser down. Liquid are everywhere. They're coming out of the walls, Des. Alamo manages to find Maya, but it's too little too late.
G2 have retaken the ground that Liquid took to get in, mind you, so it's not an easy out here for the side of Liquid, but they've got the numbers, right? They've got this 4 versus 3. Uno's on his backside, will get recovered. G2 have got about 20 seconds to recover this, and Liquid, now that they've got this diffuser exposed to the outside, they've got players on the rappel, this is not going to be easy for them. Alamau bringing down Resets, who really should have done better there, but I'm afraid, Tim, it looks like too little too late. 10 seconds to go. Uno is on, should get tagged from the window here. They're still going with it. Will they be able to stop him? Yes, they will. Ness with a 3K, and Tim, that's definitely a good way to get towards that 1,000 kill mark. Who's hands back and forth, but they have stepped in and found the kills they need. Tokyo one from behind, Resets falling down 2, and Palu has got to do it all. Can he do it against 3? Not so sure he can. Already taken a lot of damage, shot in the back. And G2 take round 2.
Yeah, G2 Dorky, they've cut him off, they've killed him, but have they taken too long, Des?
That's what I was going to say. It's taken 2 minutes and 10 seconds to deal with that, but getting rid of Blaz at the same time, that's really critical for them. If they don't get the second kill anytime soon, it really comes to sting them. In comes the drop as well. Maya just dropping on Alamau's skull here. Nesk taking one away as well. Liquid. The answer is, Tim, yes, you can take as long as you like to clear out Doki, because you can still get the job done. Diffuser's going to go down, and Uno left 1 versus 4. This round feels pretty unrecoverable, but Liquid, I think, really showing a lot of discipline here, Tim, in knowing to go after those roamers, stop G2 being able to bite them in the backside again. They've learned from what cost them the previous round.
Thanks for the freebie.
I think they expected everyone to be coming down from that solo side, as we remarked, but again, it's another case of Liquid where they spend 2 minutes sorting out the map and then go fast at the end. Maybe a little bit out of sync here, because Lagonis got caught up for a second, gets himself punished, sure finds a kill, but there's been 4 here in the last 5 seconds for G2. You heard Leo speaking about this new G2 team play. Theme through these last 2 maps where they're taking these early engagements or just stepping a foot wrong and being caught out by G2. Lagonis now really starting to ask the question, knocking on the door. That is so cheeky! Loira, you naughty boy, straight on the doorway, knocks the shield out the way and brings down his man. G2 have once again absolutely clapped Liquid here in round 5. A flawless round, and they're up 3-2. I love that from Loira.
I was just going to say, that was brilliant from Loira. Maybe going to join Palu on this side so they can create a little bit of extra pressure. But again, Des, the question is that rotation too late here? There's only 35 seconds left to go. Resets, though, proves me wrong. A big double. Maya finds 2. Make it 3, and within a matter of heartbeats, Liquid have got themselves completely surrounding G2. They're going to get them something, but maybe not much as they would like. They're going to have to move down and work in behind that other utility to try and get themselves into a plant spot.
Well, Lagonis is falling down here, and you can hear the Grimbees coming up. We've got smokes, EE1Ds, we've got fire. Really dumbing all the utility in, and I'm pretty sure Liquid anticipated that there would be a plant coming in. But that's the last smoke that's come off it as well, and I think Uno has missed his man. Palu's managed to get his way back inside, and do they know about this? He could be a real party spoiler if they aren't anticipating it.
Yeah, exactly. The asphyxiation bolts went in there to prevent the play from resets coming out of that area, but I'm not sure how aware they are of the remaining locations. But there's 45 seconds left. They've got plenty of time. They don't need to rush this. However, resets gets aggressive. That's a big kill. 2v2. Diffuser is still in the hands of Uno, but can they find space? Probably not, as resets and Palu go huge. And look what it means to Team Liquid. They find themselves in the lead again, 4-3. Pass, there will be now 2 drones team, so they are aware. And Nesk is stuck. Blaz takes him out. Beautiful stuff from G2. They reacted so quickly to that information. Love to see it.
Doki and Blaz were there, and there was one coming from Fireplace stairs. They were just ready basically the whole way through. It's beautiful to see when they work as a team like this, and even discovering someone they didn't know was going to be there. Just having the ability to have 2 players ready to respond at a given moment's notice is really good stuff to see. We are down to that last 50 seconds or so, Tim. They've got rid of 2. It's a good spot for G2 to be in, but like Liquid back in that first half, now you've got to start getting yourself ready for an execute, and they've not done too much prep on the site itself.
No, the problem for G2 at the minute is it's all kind of one-dimensional, but it doesn't matter when they're just going to go in and find kill after kill from that dimension. Liquid maybe could have held out a little bit better there. They had them just walking in, doesn't care. Don't think he knows about the one to the left. No, he doesn't. And there's a shotgun to the face. Maya takes him down. Doki, however, with a double. Uno finds Maya and G2 back in the driving seat on this attack. They can smell blood in the water. They know that this one is potentially theirs for the taking. They've got the time to take a pause here, Des. They can just think about it. They can reset. They can go back to that plan of getting the diffuser down.
They've got all these drones available to them as well. They are certainly in no rush is the key thing. And this is the real test of a team now. When you've got this man advantage, you've got a bit of time to play with. How do you react? We've seen a lot of teams slow things down, get back on the drones, push forward as a team and get things closed out. But when you've got Blaz on side, who's having a wonderful day so far, just send him in and go and kill. It's a classic G2 strat. Blaz, go kill, and it seems to be working every time. Lagonis has had a good couple of clutches back on Lair. On Chalet, I don't think he's had quite the same joy. It'd be a great time to start that trend now.
Yeah, I kind of feel for Lagonis here. I'm not really sure what the plan is from the bottom of West Main. Maybe he finds one, but they know exactly where he's coming from. Blaz cuts him down. It was always going to be a big ask in a 1v3 to get aggressive, but a lot of work being done here by Alamo. Gets the mirror window and then swings onto Palu. Doki elsewhere on the Blackbeard, as I commented, gets himself into the map, picks up Lagonis. It's 5 versus 3, and G2, they are starting to punish Liquid. They are running away with it. Loira gets one for free onto the flash resets, and Nesk, he starts battling, doing anything he can, but he can do no more than one, and it is G2 on the trade, playing as a team once again to close it out, and they go not only to map, but to series point this round by stalling out and not knowing when to push.
Surely they know about this, so they've got rid of the one, tried to get the second, but so far Liquid hold out well. But here comes Alamal, one for himself, Uno another. Palu bringing it back to a 2 versus 2. We've got single smoke left in the back pocket of resets, but G2 Tim have got all the time in the world to work with.
Blaz manages to find one, however, resets once again fighting back, but it's that man Blaz. What a day he has had today, Des. Absolutely reigning supreme for G2, who beat Team Liquid 2-0 here at the 6th Invitational.
I'm really looking at G2 and saying, can you expect anything less than a group-topping performance from them moving forwards? They've looked dominant in the first two shows. Liquid, sure, a 7-5 and a 7-4, the score looks close, but I'd argue in terms of team play and the real depth of the game behind it, G2 to me look far superior.